What is up, people? Let's start off actually with the dollar index because, you know, a lot of shit happened, so why not start with it? We are back at 92. Tapped into it last week. Why did this happen? We've seen two bearish weeks. As Marco always reiterated, the only reason why we were back at this weekly level was because the investors were pricing in some kind of reaction from the Fed to start tapering in September, which we're in right now, or to start talking about a schedule or something. When Jackson downplayed that, we saw this drop, and then in waiting for NFP, we had this drop. I don't really know why we dropped that much, but then when NFP came, just took us straight up. So basically, this was all just trending down because of Jackson Hole. Everyone was hawkish except Jerome Powell. For me, pretty much, none of them matter except Powell. He has the final say, and he was right. The employment numbers came in this month really disappointing. So he was right. Props to him. Stuck to his guns. Another reminder to always stick to your guns. So you saw us this week. We came into 92.5, came straight back into this level for our level here. Gave us a nice three pin pattern on that. One, two, three. Took us out. Straight off of that back into this level right here. Retested this for our level as you can see. The push there took us back in. Now we are back at 92. Which is pretty big. Have some nice regions here that we can take out. On GJ, I had a slight loss on this. Somewhere around here actually. I was looking to take this long to 152.5. Did finally get that push I was looking for, but I just had the wrong entry. You can see after the explosive week we had last week, I was certainly looking for us to head a little bit higher. We did get that on the daily. We finally got that right there, as you can see, and that was absolutely lovely. Once we pretty much breached through here, that was my call sign for me. And then you can see if I just put my crosshair right there, you can see where we just came into beautifully. And I really love that. Now we're consolidating at 152.2. That was a level. I remember that number from trading a couple weeks ago around here. So we'll see how that plays out next week. On gold, on GU actually. Same thing. This even played out better than I expected. While we were down here, I was looking for 1.385. We had broken, we're resting on this weekly support for a couple of days now. Came back into it right there, as you can see, and headed higher. Started heading higher, pushed up, broke through this daily, and never looked back. Tapped into this fire level, almost got to 1.39. We'll see how that plays out next week, but could we come into this level? We're already there. Potentially this level, this next nice level for us to come into. But this really played out nicely, as you can see here. One tap into this level, two more taps in there, and then we headed higher. Of course, as we spoke about already, NFP did help that. Gold, gold, gold. This motherfucker just had a nice push in from this level, dropped back down, straight into this for our region right here, as you can see. And then we just pretty much bounced below, bounced. And while I was looking at this, I was like, after I saw this, was like, this is setting up to be nice. And then when this happened here, when we had this push in, I was like, okay, is there a way we could take out the stops here? We took it out. Any traders, because the first stop hunt was, let me just get the first stop hunt was right here. When this took them out, it headed higher, convinced more guys to go long, came back, pushed higher again with this bullish engulfing. More guys who entered long said, oh shit, this is holding. Load up on some more longs. Stops below here. Look at what it does. Takes that out, closes back above. Doji, 3 pin pattern, 2 indecisive candles to convince them that, okay, maybe this is actually going short. Let me take out my trades. Or those, let me load up on shorts. Takes them out. Takes out this slopes. Back at this level. I will like to see us break this. Maybe we can come into this level. We'll see. We'll see how that all plays out next week. But sad day for the NFP. Coming in at 235K with expectations of 750. Like, you guys get how bad that was? Let's hope they come up with better figures next week. We'll do our preview soon and catch you.